Live in the newsroom with her report today.
Well, there are a lot of differing opinions about wearing masks and getting vaccinated, but one thing almost everyone can agree on is that we wish this pandemic would be over. We spoke to Dr. Catherine Troisi. She's an epidemiologist over at UT Health about the outlook of COVID. We asked her a few questions, and the first question we asked her, is the Delta surge beginning to slow? Here's what she had to say.
There was some thought that because of what was seen in India and in the UK, that we would peak and then go down. Now, in the Houston area, we perhaps are seeing a plateau in hospital admissions, but we're plateauing really, really high. It's not like the peak is going down, at least for hospital admissions, it may not be increasing. But again, with schools starting, we've seen a lot of spread in the schools already. I would predict that, unfortunately, that is going to continue.
The World Health Organization officially declared COVID-19 a global pandemic on March 11th of 2020. So we're almost to that year-and-a-half mark. A lot of people wondering, our second question here, just when exactly, how much longer is COVID going to be a pandemic?
One of the ways pandemics end is that society just decides it's not a pandemic anymore. It doesn't matter. We are willing to accept a certain number of cases and hospitalizations and deaths in order to go about our pre-pandemic lives.
She went on to explain that a lot of this will depend on the virus, if different variants are going to continue to develop, and on our behavior. She also says she thinks it's going to be at least another year that COVID is here in pandemic proportions. So on to question 3. Just what should we expect from COVID in the next few months?
We saw a lot of cases in the summer. So now we're starting school with a lot of community transmission. And, we're only a couple weeks into it. We've already seen schools shut down because of COVID. We've seen teachers die. And so I think we're going to keep seeing this throughout at least December.
And as we're heading into Labor Day weekend, Dr. Troisi is saying if you're not vaccinated, you should not travel. And even if you are vaccinated, you should be wearing a mask, especially if you're going to be inside and around a bunch of people. Guys?
All right, Courtney, thank you so much for that insight.